Right, good morning. So today we're making chocolate chip cupcakes. The method, however, is slightly different to what we're used to. We won't be creaming egg, sugar along with our butter. We're just going to be combining all our dried ingredients with our butter. First I'm going to be doing, so all my ingredients are already measured. I've got my plain flour, so it's different to what we're used to. So we're not using self-raising flour, however we'll still need raising agent, okay? So my flour goes in, and I'm just going to be sifting this to incorporate additional air into the mixture, which should improve the texture and also to remove any unwanted particles, okay? I'm also going to be adding my baking powder. Sifting that, my cocoa powder, not hot chocolate, cocoa powder, and I'm using 40 grams. So I've used 200 grams of plain flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, and then 40 grams of my cooking chocolate, which is my cocoa powder. Sifting these together, getting rid of any lumps. Can you see those lumps? I'm getting rid of all those lumps. I'm going to use my hands to a little press to get through the sift. So breaking up all my lumps there. Okay, I won't need these anymore. Then I'm going to be adding my sugar. I do not need to sift this one. I'm going to add it directly, and we're using quite a bit of sugar here. So the sugar that we're using is caster sugar. Again, fine granules, mixed evenly in our product. So that's 280 grams of sugar. That's a lot, but if you're looking to make a healthier version, you can always look to go for dark, or should I say brown sugar, and then use a smaller amount. Okay, so I mix these together. Then I'm going to be adding my soft butter. Okay, so it needs to be at room temperature. So I'm not going to be adding any liquid at this point. And I'm just going to be using my electric whisk to combine everything together. I need to maybe start on a lower setting first, and then increase as necessary. Basically breaking up any big bits of butter that we've got. So it needs to be blended in easily. Haven't added any liquid, so it's still going to be in a kind of like breadcrumb texture. Just incorporating our butter in. We can also use a food processor for this bit as well. I'm almost happy with that, but I can see small bits of butter still lurking around, so I'm trying to get those evenly distributed. And it's on the lower setting, so you will not be able to get away with doing this bit on medium setting or high setting, unless you've got maybe a deeper bowl. But because we're using these ones, we have to use maybe the lowest setting or speed. Happy with that? I'm just gonna clear my area a bit. So I've got quite a bit on my surface. Right, the next bit, I've got 200, so this is what we're aiming to get. All your butter is evenly mixed in. Can't see any big bits of butter there, and a block of butter inside, so it's evenly distributed in the mixture. Right, the next bit, before I move on to my liquid, I'm going to be adding my chocolate. So I'm using 2 versions of chocolate. I'm using my milk chocolate and I'm using white chocolate. I'm going to go for 200 grams. So each packet is 100, so I'm using 200 milk and white. It's up to you if you just want to use one. You can go for dark chocolate as well for a healthier version. Okay, mix this in. Ensure that your chocolate is coated with the dried ingredients to prevent them sinking to the bottom of your muffin. Right, so I've got my milk, it's 240 milliliters, and I'm going to be adding 2 eggs. And I'm cracking my egg in a separate bowl, as always. I've got a small bit of blood. I'm always unlucky, so I'll show you. So this is why it's important not to crack the egg directly into your mixture. So that's a little speck of blood that's there, along with one of the eye of the egg, or chalaza. Right. Quite edible if you want to have it in your mixture. It won't do you any harm, but I choose to remove them. So I always try to crack my eggs separately, then adding them to my mixture. Right. Second time lucky, nothing to remove. Just gonna go and add. Right, just gonna give this a small whisk. Vanilla. Okay. Right. Then I'm gonna make a welling ladle to start pouring. I'm gonna pour my liquid in. I'm gonna get my spatula. I'm gonna pour in and then mix. So it's about incorporating the liquid, ensuring that all the dried ingredients is mixed in as well. I'm just going to get all my mixture from the side and then give it a last mix. Underneath this bit. Okay. Right, the next bit is adding it to my bun tray, and I've already got my liners inside. To make it easier to pour into my cases, I'm just going to be adding it to my measuring jug and then pouring it into my mixture. I did not make mention of my oven temperature, so we need to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. For these ovens here, I'm going to go for gas mark 6. Gas mark 7 may be too high. Ideally, if you've got excellent ovens at home, you can go with gas mark 7, but with these ovens in school, we go with gas mark 6. Okay. I think I've poured too much into that one. Got carried away there. So obviously I've added raising agent. so they will rise. Carried away there. That should be enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so continue filling them. Okay, we need to put them in the oven for 15 minutes. Obviously, our ovens in school varies, so it may be 15 to 18 minutes. Okay, and that should be it. I will show you the finished product. Thank you.